After reading over 600 comments on my last video, which was about the big four patterns, the big pattern companies, well, there were over 600 comments on that video. I have replied to every single one of them, I promise. So if you commented, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for commenting and giving me your feedback. This is so important to all of us in the sewing community. But one thing was very clear through the very vast majority of the comments. A lot of you felt, or feel, I should say, that, and you've heard that paper patterns are going away for good, that there's not going to be any more paper patterns, that they're done, or that they're closing them down, or whatever. But I went to do some research and some studying about this, and guess what I discovered? The exact opposite is the truth. So paper patterns are experiencing a revival. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what I found. So let's get started. Hi, my name is Katerina with Create with Katerina. And in my channel, we talk about all things sewing, thrifting, fabrics, sewing supplies, tutorials, and hauls. I love doing my hauls. If you haven't watched my hauls, please go watch them. And if you don't like them, let me know that too. I won't do as many, but I do a lot of haul videos. And if you watch this video to the end, remember, please leave a thread, a little emoji of thread. You can find that on your computer. Just leave that means you watch to the end. When you leave the little thread emoji, I would so appreciate it. And it also helps YouTube to know that this video is worth showing to other people. All right, so fact number one, the big four are still making paper patterns. Who are the big four? That's your Simplicity is the main one. So simplicity.com. Everything is on simplicity.com, by the way. I'll do a video. Also, tell me in the comments if you want me to do a video on simplicity.com, how to navigate the website, how to buy patterns and all that kind of stuff, and showing you how to find the deals and all that. Let me know if you want a video like that as well. But the big four is Simplicity, McCall's, Vogue, and Butterick. Now, there's a bunch of other ones under that umbrella too, and if you go to the Simplicity website, you will see all of them. So Abby Small is where we need to start. She is the new owner / executive of the, Simplicity and the Big Four. She has said that tissue paper patterns are still a core focus, not a part-time focus, but a core focus. She also said these words, speaking as her, as long as I'm around, paper patterns will be around and will be made. So she said that. She also did another very important thing that sends us another signal of whether paper patterns will continue. And that is that when she bought out of bankruptcy, when she and the other company bought Simplicity back, they also bought the printing presses for the tissue papers, and then also the packaging plant that creates the envelopes and the paper and the folding machine and all of that stuff, so that when we get our patterns, that's what they look like, right? So keeping those, okay, means that you wouldn't keep it. If you're a company and you're not going to do it, you're just not going to keep the equipment that you're not going to use. So that's a very simple deduction we can take from that. They are adding PDFs. They're also adding projector files, and they're also adding layered PDFs. Those are not to replace paper patterns. She said that those are just new additions to keep up with the people that want those styles of patterns, but they are by no means replacing paper patterns. The big four are still making paper patterns. Let me give you a little tip right here. I am not an affiliate of Simplicity. I don't make any money. I'm not being sponsored in this video. I wish they would, but no, they haven't sponsored a video. But if you go to their website, simplicity.com, you'll find all of the four pattern makers patterns plus new you. I can never remember all the names because some of them get mixed up when I think of them. But anyway, all of the smaller, and Berta is on there. So there's a lot of different patterns that you can buy on there. But wait for the sales. They have amazing sales. I was already telling a lot of the people in the comments, they were complaining about how expensive patterns are. And so I went, it was 70% off. So I was buying patterns from Simplicity, McCall's, Butterick, Vogue, and those new pattern companies. I have my box. Let me show you. Right here is my box. That's how many I ordered. This box is full full of patterns. That'll be another video. I can't do that in this video. I'd love to open that if you want me to, and not in this video, but tell me in the comments if you want to open that and show you the patterns that I got. But anyway, they were $2.99 up to $5.99. I didn't pay more. I don't think I paid more than $6 for any of the patterns. That is a good deal. Okay, you're talking about patterns that are $17, $18, $16. So keep that in mind. All right, let's go back to what we're talking about. So now, fact number 2 is that indie companies are moving into paper. Now, what is an indie pattern company? Those are individual small businesses. Those are people like you or me who want to learn how to draft patterns, and we draft some really cool dress patterns, and then we market them and we sell them. Then we would be an indie startup company, right? And that's another thing that Abby Small said. She said they are an employee-owned company now, and she also said they want to behave as an indie startup. So that means she really wants to be on trend. So and bear with me, because I got a lot of comments saying that tissue paper patterns are not trending, and that's just not true. So I want to just go on here. So indie pattern companies are not moving away from paper at all. So when they first started, they had to do only PDFs because they couldn't afford to go and get patterns printed on the tissue paper and then pay for someone to make the envelope, and then someone to make the design, and someone to package it, and someone to ship it. That's a lot of work and a lot of expense. And most indie pattern makers don't have that kind of money when they first start up. And maybe sometimes they never get that kind of money. So they could not, in the beginning, they could only offer PDF files, okay? But we are seeing very successful indie companies now offering beautifully packaged paper patterns. This is very interesting. So companies like Tilly and the Buttons and Vicky Sews have expanded into paper patterns. Why would they do that when mostly young people buy indie patterns, right? Think about this. The packaging matters. They have nice envelopes, the artwork, physical products that people want to keep. People like to receive a pattern in the mail like this, okay? So all of that matters. And another thing is, it's not seniors driving up this demand for these paper patterns, because all of us seniors, I'm a senior, but all of us seniors, we've already been around for many, many years. I've been sewing for, I don't know, what is that, for 50 years? Yeah, I've been sewing for over, I don't know, 50 years maybe, something. Yeah, over 50 years I've been sewing. I read comments from people who are 85 and started sewing when they were 8 and 9 years old. So that the demand that we placed on that as baby boomers and as seniors is not what's driving this huge demand, because we're already either bought all our patterns or we're buying them now, but it's not enough of a surge to account for what's happening in the pattern world, okay? So a significant part of these buyers are Gen Z and millennials, Sewists, who want analog products, okay? So one of the comments that I saw, that I read, it was not a very nice one, and it said that paper patterns are from the age of the dinosaurs, and that once all you old people die, we won't need them anymore. And so, yeah, it was a kind of a crude comment, but you know me, I'm very transparent. But the facts just don't support that statement at all, because Gen Z and millennials are the ones who are driving this current pattern revival, and in fact, the whole sewing revival. Okay, there's a massive analog movement going on because young people are dealing with screen fatigue. Okay, they are tired of looking at their screens all the time. That's why you see them buying vinyl records, physical books. We used to have book clubs when I was a kid growing up. We had book clubs with physical books. And then, of course, then you had Kindles and you had readers and stuff, which people still use a lot, even young people do. But they want the physical book, and they actually are making meetups with physical book clubs where they actually meet together and they read a book together. And my neighborhood has one for younger people and one for older people. So we have physical book clubs going on, and I'm sure they're going on all over the globe. So film photography is back. You know, people like to buy even Polaroids. That I know 2 years ago, all of my younger kids and my grandkids were asking for the Polaroid cameras. Slow fashion has exploded on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Young people are learning how to alter their clothing, thrift clothing, upcycle clothing, turn them into their own clothing. They want one-of-a-kind items that are sustainable and that look nice on them, and all of these things, right? All the things. There's huge surge in younger people enrolling. They said that it's the biggest surge in people enrolling in sewing schools and sewing classes, and it's the young people. So for a generation trying to get away from their screens, paper patterns just make sense, because you open the envelope. This is a indie pattern, by the way. You open the envelope, you pull out the pattern. Now, if it's tissue, yes, I know, but this is regular paper. And then you have you're not going to see the pattern, are you? Sorry about that. It's upside, I think it's still folded up. So I bought this from an indie pattern maker. It's so beautiful. Let me just show it to you. And it's for a bag, but look how beautifully it's done. Now, this girl that I bought it from, she's on YouTube. Her name is Taylor Rose. You can look her up. I love watching her videos. She started off her business by making scrunchies, and now she makes tote bags. She still makes scrunchies, but she also makes tote bags and makeup bags and things like that. And who do you think her audience is? Do you think it's 65 years old buying scrunchies? I don't think so. It's young people. And why are they buying this paper pattern from her? And then she has this beautiful booklet on how to make it with all the photos. And this is what Simplicity wants to do. And one of the things that Abby Small says that they're going to be doing on the Big Four. You will already find that they're doing videos, tutorials, blog articles to help beginner sewers. And so look how beautiful. And then she also gives me the PDF file, and she also has videos step by step. So that's what indie pattern makers do. And that's why they want to make these paper patterns. Now, she lives in Australia, and I still paid the international shipping, which was very expensive. I think it was like $30 to mail it to me. And I paid for that because, number one, I want to support her as a pattern maker, and I just love her to pieces. But I also know, I also wanted to have the pattern, and I love paper patterns. So that's the part about opening it up, seeing it, feeling it, and all of that. Now, if it's a tissue pattern, young people like those because you can easily trace them. You can cut them out to your size. You can fit them on you yourself. I use a mannequin. So tissue patterns are very easy for me to use because I can just pin them where I need them to go. So that I think is just really, really cool. So they really, really want these patterns and stuff. So I'm thinking that as they're moving into all of this, getting off of the screens and they want to touch things, they want to make things, touch things. I'm sorry, I'm just looking for there was a little note that I didn't want to forget, but I don't see it here. It's okay. Anyway, so when you think about that, think about how when we were growing up, we wanted to touch and feel and have things be tactical. That's why Play-Doh became so popular, right? Because it was something children could be very tactile with. And so it's the same thing with sewing or crocheting or knitting. And the young people want to feel that again. Again, I cannot explain to you. I have Gen X kids, Millennial kids, Gen Z kids. Those are all my own children. And then I have Gen Z and Alpha grandchildren. So I know quite a bit about this market. And because of my other businesses that I own, I have to be on top of market trends and what people buy and how they behave in the marketplace and such. And there's no way that any company is going to continue making something if there's not a demand for it, because it's about supply and demand, right? And this just proves that paper patterns are here to stay. So if you are worried about that, there is no need to worry anymore because they are here to stay. If you like to buy paper patterns like I do, then yes, the companies have a reason to keep making them. And it's not just a small segment, it's a gigantic section of our population that is interested in using tissue paper sewing patterns. And then, of course, these paper sewing patterns as well. Are you seeing, in the comments below, leave me a comment. Are you seeing more younger people getting interested in sewing where you live? Do you see that at all? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please like this video. It's a free thing you can do to help my channel. Like the video. Leave your thread emoji if you've come this far. And then if you'd like to subscribe, please go watch my journey video, which is on my trailer. And it's also linked first below in my description where it says start your journey here. And then you can get to know me a little bit better of my sewing journey. And then you can see if you want to subscribe to me or not. And then also, how this helps me is, number one, it's free to do. Number two, what happens is the YouTube algorithm watches this behavior. They watch the comments, they watch the engagement, they watch how long you watch a video. And the more of that I get, the more they push it out to more sewists. So what they'll do is, more sewing people are browsing on YouTube, they'll pop my video up there for them. And that helps my channel because then I get more viewers and more subscribers. And I so appreciate every single one of you. I want you to know that I do answer every single comment. Once in a while, like when there's 600, it takes me about a week or so to get to everybody. But I do get to every one of you. I never want you to feel forgotten. I want you to feel seen and heard. Thank you so much for watching. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video.